Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Always work to make your life better. Always work. I'm going to tell you what, one of the things that people want universally is they want a better life. They want things to go well for them. They want great relationships, more money. They want more happiness. Okay. The thing is, you got to work for it. You can have whatever you're going to work for. This is very important. And yeah, it could still be some other factors go in there, but you got to work for it. If you want better relationships, you have to first look at how come you don't have good relationships. What is it about yourself that you don't have a good relationship, and not just a romantic relationship, but relationships with your family, relationship with your friends, your co-workers, people in the neighborhood, people in general. Because the only thing all of them have in common is you. So if you're having trouble with relationships, you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. You have to see what's going on with you, with things that you need to improve upon. That's relationships. If you want more money, let's just be real. People want money. It's not it's not everything. It's just up there with the oxygen. Okay. What are you doing to make more money? What are you doing? You want more money for what? To travel, to spend, just to live in a better neighborhood? Okay. What work are you doing for it? It's not going to just appear magically. Yeah, you have plenty of people who think, hey, if I play this lottery or something, I could win it. Yeah, well, you have a better chance of being struck by lightning. Let's just be real. But if you want to guarantee it, or you at least want to put yourself in a position, what you're going to do, you're going to work. You're going to get a better job. And you know what? You might have to work harder on the job you want just to get a raise, just to get the experience in order to get a better job or a business. But you still have to work, whatever you want. If you want a clean environment, you clean home or something. Now, it might seem like common sense. Like, yeah, I've met people, they'll say, oh, this place so messy and stuff. Clean it up. Clean it up. If you don't like how it looks wherever you live, take your time, dust, clean, scrub. Shoot. Scrub, do whatever you got to do. But you still do it. And that's with every single thing. Everything has when you do. Then that's the important thing. And you got to work for it. I don't care what it is. Whatever goal you have, I don't care what the goal is. You have to work towards it. It's not going to just fall into your lap. Now, somebody might use that not in a literal sense of something just handed to you, but even to get to that point, you still have to work to get to that point. And I want y'all to think about what I just said. You got to work for even something to even be put in a position to win with it. Let's put it like that. So, seriously. And the beauty of doing the work is what you accomplish. I want y'all to think about that for a minute. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody else can say, well, I did it. Because you know how you get some people, they try to take credit for your success, what you did. Well, the most they did, they might have pointed out something. Okay. They might have made a suggestion. Okay. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But you did the actual work. You did the work. If you go through school, like say somebody, you had a relative or somebody, or some administrator give you a scholarship to go to school, or somebody paid for it and all of that, and even suggested you going to the school. That's great. You still had to do the work. You had to take the classes. You had to take the test. You have to do the work no matter what. Somebody might have given you an opportunity for something. You still had to work and earn that responsibility. So it's still you. You got to take responsibility for that. Because unfortunately, too many people, they want the happiness, but then they don't want to make any changes. They want happiness as they are now, but hold up, stop. If as you are now, you're not happy, apparently something has to change. If you're doing something and it's not working, you're not doing anything. You know? It's like an old friend of mine said one time. He said, if you think you got it, but nobody want it, it means you don't got it. So you have to work. You have to work. Not think it, not sit on your butt. You know, not hope something magical happens. Nah, life isn't like that. And that's the beauty of life. That's the wonderful thing. That's the gift of life. You can take responsibility for whatever, how your life is. Anybody who follows me, who supports me, rather, I like the word support better. I really do. But whoever supports me, they know I always talk about that. It's like work on it. You know, people know I'm always talking about working out. Okay, work out, do the work. You want a certain physique or something, you gotta work for it. You want a business to succeed, you have to work for it. You want to just make more money or really do well in your career, you have to work for it. You want great relationships, you got to do some work. You got to do some work. You got to do something. I mean, you know what? I don't think the world would be a great place. It would probably be very boring if people was just handed something. Like really handed success. I think there is a joy of building something, knowing that whatever you have accomplished in life is because you did the necessary work. You worked on yourself, you worked on your emotions, you worked on your traumas that you might have gone through. You did the work, you did what you had to do. You know? And because of what you did, your life is better. Now, let me just end by saying this. Don't think of it making your life better as a destination. Because I don't care where you are in life, it can always get better. Every single one of us is here to grow. Think of it as a journey. You want to be on a journey to have a better life. Whatever you did yesterday, whatever you accomplished, you want a little bit more the next day. You want to keep spiraling. You want to keep moving up. None of us, not a single one of us, walk on water. Not a single one of us, which means we all still got some place to go. All right? I want every single one of you to remember that. Every single one of you. We're all doing the work. When people talk, I'd never forget, it was an elder, a minister, and he's in his 70s. And if you were to ask him, he will tell you, he will look you in the eye and say, I am a work in progress. I will look you in the eye and tell you, I am a work in progress. Life is very good, but I'm like, we can just get a bit better. All right? And I have no problem doing the work. You do the work. All right? So that's all I have for today. Meditate, pray, or whatever you do to really think about everything I just said. And I want every single one of you to keep rising and transforming into your best self. Peace and blessings, everyone.